My body count is 1,572, and so I don't think body count should matter, to be honest. Like, I don't know, I've heard a lot of numbers and it just doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Are you speechless?
Yeah, just kind of said you're...
Excuse me, you can't shame people because of their body count.
1,500, whatever the f***.
72.
That's insane. I'm gonna keep it real.
Just say you're jealous.
Yeah, I'm so jealous.
I don't think being a virgin matters because, again, same with body count, like it doesn't really affect anything.
My body count's 0, but I wouldn't say body count really matters to me. Unless you're in the double digits, then that's crazy.
Oh, it's okay, I'm in quadruple digits, so we're good.
Yeah.
Y'all are probably wondering, what does he have that jacket, that bright ass jacket on for? It's only because I'm about to put some work in on this video right here. But before we start, I need y'all to do 3 things for me, just 3. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, then share this video so everyone else can do the very same thing. And if they don't, we coming for them. But y'all see what the thumbnail is, and it is a touchy subject. Not a lot of people want me to touch on this. Not a lot of people want me, let's be real. I don't have millions of followers yet, but not yet, but I will. And when 1 million of them view this video, y'all are all going to say, is he out his mind? Especially y'all ladies. Matter of fact, if you're a sensitive lady, you might want to turn away. You might want to plug your ears up. You might want to leave the room. Matter of fact, go to another channel. I'll call you back when we're done. But I'm about to tell you exactly how fucked up we are as people. Yes, we are all flawed. We definitely are. And the thumbnail, yes, the thumbnail, that those 2 words that a lot of people do not seem to like, body count. Now, I don't know who came up with the word. Salute to you, my brother, because we know it was a dude. We know it was a guy who came up with that. So I need y'all to know that those 2 words, when you put them together, oh, it's like cutting someone with 1 million knives. Yes, to some people. Because some of y'all are so ashamed, you would never call out your body count. You would never call out your body count. Now, homegirl earlier that just said she had over 1,500 bodies, I'm hoping she is lying. I hope she's lying. And you might have just heard me say 1,500 bodies, right? And that probably triggered you right now. Did it not? It triggered you a little bit because a lot of people don't like to even use the word bodies. They're just like, wow, what are we counting how many people we sleep with now? Oh yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. That's why they're calling it bodies. How many bodies you've come across? Yes, how many bodies on your belt? How many bodies on your notch? How many bodies have you been through? How many bodies have you experienced? Oh, you've probably experienced anybody, all bodies, everybody, nobody? Nah, that's a lie, because over 1,500,000 is crazy, right? Right, and she was proud to say that. Now, let me take y'all back a couple of years when I was just a wee lad growing up in the streets in New York, right? Do you know that if a female said she had 2 bodies, it was a bad thing? Everyone would be in an uproar like, what? 2 bodies? You done? Yes. This was around my teenage years. I'm not going to tell y'all exactly what year because I can't remember, damn it. But I know that it was not looked on as a good thing. It was frowned upon when you had 2 bodies, 3 bodies, 4 bodies. Especially as a young woman. Oh, that was terrible. Now, some of y'all are going to say, y'all going to bring up the double standard. I already know you're going to bring up the double standard. It's a problem. Yes, it's a problem because men can do it. How can men? That's the question that is often raised. How come men can do it and they are praised for it, but a woman, she can't have 5 bodies, 10 bodies, 100 bodies. 100 bodies. 100 bodies is a lot, ladies. I hope you know that. Matter of fact, 5 bodies is a lot. But But your body, your body. So your choice, right? I get that. But y'all have to understand that to most men, I'm not going to say to some men, because I hope it's more more men than I think who think like this, because when you come across a woman who has experienced a lot of different men, they leave an impression on her. I know this for a fact. Don't forget, I'm not going off of no studies. I'm going off of experience. Well, actually, some studies too, because some of y'all want to know the facts. That's the first thing you're going to ask. Where's the facts? That's not factual. You're just making this up. This is your opinion. Nah, it's not my opinion either. This is facts. Yes, you can look it up, okay? You can look it up. I do look up some of this shit. I do. I want to have my facts straight, so I do look up some of this. And yes, a woman who it's just not the same. I'm not going to get into the whole conversation about men and women being different. No, we're not going. That's for another episode. On the next episode of Hold Your Applause, how men and women are different and why women seem to think they are like men. We're not going to get into that. That's for another show. But we're not the same. I'm just going to say, we're not the same. There's certain double standards that women have that men cannot do. There's certain double standards that a man has that women should not do. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. It's the whole women wanting to come into male spaces now. And when I say male spaces, I mean thinking that we are the same when we're not. We are so different. We're not going to get into that. Like I said, don't ask me no questions. Like I said, we're not going to get into it because men and women are just not the same. But again, that's for another episode. Now, a man who experiences a lot of different women is not the same, because we can actually tune that shit out. And that's just the truth. We can tune it out. Because a man will sleep with the woman. Yes, a man will sleep with the woman having no feelings for her at all. None. He doesn't have to have feelings for her. But most women, they need to have feelings for the man that they're with. Yes. In order to sleep with him. That's why they say, well, if a woman cheats on you, then it is the worst thing she could do because she obviously left the relationship a long time ago. Yes, I've heard this in many spaces. And I know this to be factual. Yes, I know this to be factual. So we're just not the same when it comes to that. But when I heard that young lady say that she had over 1,500 bodies, I almost threw up. No lie, I almost. Matter of fact, I'm not going to name the female who slept with 1,000 dudes in 24 hours or whatever. We're not going to get into that either. But I find it to be disgusting. Yeah, I find it to be nasty. That's nasty work. And if you're a man who does not think so, yo, something wrong with you. My brother, something's wrong with you. I'll be real with you. If that doesn't sicken you, something wrong with you. If you actually like a woman like that, and you would even sleep with a woman like that, because here's the difference between these suckers out here who will do anything for a pretty face. Yes, they'll do anything for a pretty face. Here's the difference between a guy like that and a man who has conviction. A man who has purpose and stands on his purpose. Here's the difference. The latter will not sleep with a woman who has 1,000 bodies, 500 bodies. Do y'all not understand? 500 bodies is a lot. We're talking about. Yo, that's wow. That is nasty work. Like, I never would have thought we would have been in this space where we're at right now. I never would have thought that, because like I said, years ago when I was younger, it was frowned upon to have so many bodies, so many people that you slept with. That's for those of you who that phrase seems to hurt so much, seems to trigger. Yes, it was frowned upon to sleep with so many people, especially as a female. It was definitely frowned upon. And baby girl, you're not getting no man. If he finds out you slept with 1,500 dudes, yes, you're not getting, trust him, but well, you'll have more men that will sleep with you. But like I said, you definitely don't want those types of men anyway because they're weak. And you know that they're weak. That's the crazy thing about it. You know they're weak. That's the reason why you would never stay with one. You would never be in a relationship with one. Yes, because you know they're weak. And that's crazy because those are the men that you actually look to. But it's only because they accept that behavior. You know what I'm saying? They'll accept 400 bodies, 100 bodies, 50 bodies. They'll accept that. But you know that that's not the man that you want to be with because he's spineless. That's a fact. He doesn't even turn you on, but that's a fact. Now, the young man earlier, he shouldn't have to apologize or even go into explanation as to why he's got 0 bodies and he's still a virgin. Do we not know that that is a large majority of men? Yes, the more men are virgins than women, ladies. That should tell you something. More men are virgins than women, and y'all know that y'all outnumber us. So that's nasty work. And that's a fact. Now, that young man should not have to know. Bruh, if you ain't slept with nobody yet, hey, when that time is right, you'll know when it's right if you're making the right choices and the right decisions for your life. That's a fact. That's the only thing I can say about that. And if you're a young man watching this right now, you should know the same thing too. Don't rush. Hey, take your time, young man. You don't have to rush. Not at all, because it's going to come. If you stick to your vision and you stand on your purpose, trust and believe it's definitely going to come in so many. It's definitely going to come in so many different ways. Everything is just going to fall into place, and you're going to be like, holy shit, wow. I didn't have to work so hard for this because I worked harder for this. You get it? And ladies, here's something that I've also experienced, which is nasty work. Now, if you're with a man right now, or any man that you get with in the future, do not, when I tell you, do not start describing different experiences with men that you've been with. That is nasty work. Once a man hears that, do you know how? Well, no, you don't know how the male mind thinks. That's why you would tell us something like that. That is nasty work. Crazy. We don't want to know. Why are you telling me where you went with what dude to what party, to what sex party, to what party? Why would you tell me what I don't want to know? Like, do y'all not seem to understand that? I don't care what age you are. Do not tell no man. Do not sit there and start describing your experiences with different men. Do not start telling that man how many partners you just had in the last 6 months, or this guy you were dating, and then you were dating the next guy the next month, and then you were dating a new guy 2 months later. Like, we already know what's going down with all these dates. We already know. It's not that you're just seeing these men, vetting them. No, y'all are, come on, let's be real. Y'all are collecting them bodies. Yeah, y'all are collecting them bodies. We know this. We know this. Most of y'all are being promiscuous and definitely sleeping around, and we know this. But we don't want to know this. Do you not understand? We know. We already know. We've seen it. I've seen it. So don't tell me that no, it's not true. Shit, you fooling me. And damn the younger girls right now who are growing up to this shit, and y'all are teaching them. Damn, y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Y'all shouldn't even want those girls to go through so many different men. That's nasty work. But it is what it is, right? Because y'all are going to continue doing the same shit, expecting different results. Why? I don't know, because that's the definition of you are out of your damn mind. Yes, you've lost your mind. So don't tell no man all the guys that you've been with and how he was this and how he was that. We don't want to know this and we don't want to know that. We're already in the back of our minds knowing how some women get down. See, I didn't say all women. I didn't say all women. I know there's some good women out there. Y'all know this. But I'm talking to the ones who are setting the bad example for the younger, the next generation. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. You want to know why? Because we're ashamed of the shit that y'all doing right now. And that's a fact. You can't tell me that every story that you heard hasn't been some female that has been sleeping around and she's slept around so damn much with so many men, she can't keep up with how many she's been with. That chick earlier with, you know, who said 1,500,000, she might be capped, but damn, that is a lot. Crazy, right? Right. But that word right there, body, and then you add count to it. You know what it's supposed to do? Shame you. You want to know why? Because no one has shame anymore. No one has any type of shame anymore. They are posting everything. That to me is wow, nasty work. Because I've always been a private person. You know, that's why myself sitting in front of this camera is different for me. It's different. But I'm here to, you know, inform y'all of what is going on in the world and what I'm experiencing and what I've experienced. Because I try to do it all. I try to live it all. Now, ladies, would y'all shame a man who didn't have any bodies, like the young man from earlier? Would y'all shame a man who didn't have any bodies? You know what? A man who doesn't have any, it's wild, ain't it? Think about it. You're thinking now. Now the wheel's spinning. A man who doesn't have any bodies, hey, what do people do? They make fun of him. Do they not? When you were younger or at the age you're at right now, if you, what's the first thing they always joke on or rag on guys about? You still a virgin? You a virgin? But they don't do that to women. Do y'all not see the difference? They don't do that to women. No. You better be a virgin. That's the thing. At a young age, you better be a virgin. But a boy is different. That's just a double standard, I guess, and that's how that double standard works. But I can also see why it is in place. Because it's actually meant to protect y'all. Crazy, right? Right. But the sexual revolution will not be televised. We don't want to see that shit. We don't want to know that shit. Get your act together. And stop catching them bodies. Until next time.
If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.